Welcome everyone to the second installment of Life is About More Than Living a podcast. Usually I do not have back-to-back guests on my show, but today it's one of those days when it happens. And these guests lately have been hitting me with topics that I can really relate to and giving me insights as well as you, my listeners, insights, I believe, that you can take away from. And then I will say this, each and every one of us move differently and we grow differently. And it's a common thought. My challenge to you is with myself is that you move in line with the information that's being presented. Tonight's show is entitled The Healer Within, a conversation with Blanca Rodriguez. And tonight's show has a quote by her. It is, wounded healers are people whose painful experiences enable them to help others. Wounded healers are people whose painful experiences enable to help others. This Life is About More Than Living is self-sponsored by my book, Split Souls and Transitions. You can scan the QR code to get access to my book as well as other things associated with me. It's on your screen. Now I'm gonna bring on Blanca Rodriguez and take a deep dive into the healer within. Welcome to the show, Blanca,
Thank you
and
so much.
appreciate you. You're
Of
welcome.
course.
Appreciate you
Thank you.
taking
Thank
time.
you.
Oh, I'm so like, you I'm the one thanking you, y'all. It goes both ways. Uh, I appreciate you taking time and being patient. Last week, oh wow, people already on YouTube. Cool.
Good.
And so last week we had a hiccup with the Wi-Fi on your end,
Yeah,
but it was
unfortunately.
needed. Yeah, but it was needed because everybody lined up according to where they needed to be in my life,
So
and I
true.
believe for my listeners. Uh, so I have been announcing you coming on the last two shows as I guess as the end game. Oh wow, I was on this lady's show last year, 2 years ago. Look at Michelle Atkins, Supermom. Let me say hello to these people real quick. I'm
Of course.
typing longhand. Oh, wow, she was one of the first ones to bring me onto anything as a part of the guest. That's amazing. I'm gonna thanks. And then you can continue to talk about yourself and give your bio all that while I'm typing. The show is live.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, thank you everyone for being here. My name is Blanca, and my business is called Wounded Healer LLC. And wounded healers are people like me, like many of us, that we use our dark seasons as fuel to inspire us to help others improve their quality of life every day. And this is why we are here, and this is why I'm so happy to be part of this live event that makes me so happy to be at. Definitely.
Mhm. Continue. Talk all you want to talk. We're good. This is your time. There are people waiting to hear. Yeah.
What is it that you would like to know? You want to hear about my.
Anything, anything that would help any one of us. I see you also have canine massage therapy. One of my previous guests also did the animal to human connection. Uh,
Hmm. Absolutely.
so,
I love that. I love that. So, yes, I've been a licensed massage therapist for 20 years. I've been a group fitness instructor for over 40 years. And I'm in
mm,
the industry of helping people improve their quality of life, no matter what age we are. And this includes our beloved dogs. And why dogs specifically? Well, I'm an animal lover since I was a little kid. And a part of my massage therapy career is based on massaging dogs as well. And this practice has been around since 2700 BC. And this is what happens with
wow.
dogs. There's a lot of people that say it's like, oh, massaging the dog is just rubbing the dog. No, rubbing the dog and petting the dog, that is what it is. Massage therapy is massage. It's the manipulation of soft tissue or muscle with the purpose of healing or relaxation. And what us humans and dogs have in common is this: we are mammals. We have muscles, organs, feelings, emotions, and that's why our dogs are so in tune with us. And that's why we bond tremendously with our animals, because we have something in common, and it is watching over each other. Well, the dog watches over us much more than the humans will watch the dog, but
Hmm.
definitely is a bond that has been going on for thousands of years, and it's a very powerful one. Definitely.
So that really explains a lot in a short, in a very short, with a short verbiage, why people, I think, are more connected to dogs in particular, or the cat
Absolutely.
lovers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was a time in my life when I was a pet owner. I don't want to be a pet owner anymore.
Yeah.
Uh, but during those times, it looking back in hindsight, there was man, so many people up here. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, having
But
a pet
anyway,
is not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
I'm getting sidetracked with a number of people that are logging in. But anyway, back to this short story tying in what you were saying. And I'm a very long-winded person, and I gotta try to get better at doing that because some people don't take it so well. Uh, one of my most favorable memory of being a pet owner, and
Yeah.
those who watched PBS back in the day remember a show on PBS had a dog named Flash,
Mm-hmm.
and when a neighbor offered uh, this Labrador Retriever to me for my sons, and not Flash, man, Wishbone, excuse me, Wishbone. I had to think hard because Flash was one of the dogs I used to own back in the day. But in a
Yeah.
Wishbone, and so we nicknamed it on Wishbone, and it was just a whole crazy human interaction experience, particularly to the point that someone actually stole him.
Mm-hmm.
And he found his way back home, and he would had to struggle to get him to go out of the yard after that point because wherever he had been, he was not loved, he was not cared for, but he broke free and came back.
Mm, yeah.
And so it's like you get him to the edge of the yard, he was like pulling back.
Yeah.
Um, but the whole thing is that was a great healing interaction period. He not realize it was actually healing, but comfort space, I guess is the word.
Of
So
course. Of
yeah,
course.
so
I
yeah.
I totally hear you. I totally hear you. Yes, the bond between human and dog is undeniable. And just like you said, having a pet is not for everybody. I had a pet. We lost our beloved doggy over 2 years ago. And
Wow.
since we are working all the time, it's not a good time to have a pet at this time because we're working all
Hmm.
the time. And
Yeah.
leaving a dog home alone all day just because we want to play with the dog for a little bit when we come home. It's not fair for the animal. The animal needs
Mm-mm.
as much as good quality of life as we do have. So definitely, me and my husband, we made the decision of not having a pet anytime soon because we're working all the time. But
Right.
otherwise, I would if I had, the time frame to dedicate to an animal that they do deserve it so much. Definitely,
Hmm.
I would do it, but it's not going to be any time in the future. And that's why I channel a lot with my doggy clients because I have like 3 or 4 doggy clients that I see on a weekly basis, and I massage them. And two of
Hmm.
them are seniors, and then I have a 3-year-old that she is hyperactive, and she just hurt herself today, and I'm gonna go see her tomorrow.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah. So the same benefits that we us humans enjoy with massage therapy are the same benefits that our beloved pets deserve to receive. And this is a practice that has been around since 2700 BC. Okay, a very ancient practice is animal
Yeah.
massage
That's so
therapy. Yeah.
crazy, but this thing's been around that long.
Yeah, yeah, it's been around for wow, since the millennia, and it all started with horse massage. Okay, there's horse massage has been much more well known here in the U.S. more than dog massage. But yes, these practices have been around for a very long time. It's just that here in the Americas, it came in later, back in the 1970s, and that's a pretty recent known practice for our animals. Yeah.
And so when you said that, yeah, that was, yeah. I was in high school in the 70s, but anyway.
Yeah. I was a little kid in the 70s, so yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, it's so the wounded healer. You had a very poignant quote, thing that you said. Wounded healers are people whose painful experiences enable them to help others.
Yeah, absolutely.
I fully believe that. Uh, I know I am a wounded healer, and I know that I struggle. Even this evening, I struggle with hearing as well as I need to,
Hmm.
especially when I'm in that stressful space. Um, and those who know me well, they try to speak good, but however, I'm not always in a position to hear what they're actually speaking, and they speak facts and things of that sort. I need to hear. I'm bringing that into the sense that knowing that I am a wounded healer, why do you think myself and others who are wounded healers struggle with sometimes receiving messages from others who truly have our best interests at heart?
Well, it depends from whom the message
Well, let me
comes
say it
from.
there, not just best interests, those who truly care and are
Hmm.
trying to aid us in the places where we are now hurting. We're not in the role of a healer, but we're in a place of discomfort. They see that and they're trying to help us to navigate that. Why
Hmm.
did, why do you think, and I do it, that's a heavy question. I throw some heavy questions out there. Why do you think it might be difficult for us to receive what they're offering?
Because we are too busy trying to take care of everybody else. That happened to me for a very, very long time. At the beginning of my, specifically of my career as a massage therapist,
Mm-hmm.
my mission in life is to help others heal, to help others feel better. But when it came to helping myself, it's easier said than done
Okay.
because we believe that there is no time for us because we have a mission in life, which is being a healer, being a helper, being the one that is there, being the one that somebody else can rely on. But when life gets lifing, we know that these things happen all the time, that we go through hard moments in life. It's very hard for us to be vulnerable and
Mm-hmm.
let that guard down
Mm-hmm.
and receive the help from someone, especially the ones that really care, especially the ones that mean well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, it will be a good idea for us. And I mean, when I started opening up to certain people for support and help, I definitely saw a life from a whole different perspective. And from the
Yeah.
perspective that I don't have to do everything alone. Okay. Don't do
Yeah.
it alone. That's the most important part here, that we practice what we preach. We are somebody else's lending hand. We are somebody else's helper. We are here to support. We are here to be a beacon of hope for someone else. But when it comes to us looking for that beacon of help, of hope, then it gets a little complicated. But once we start opening up ourselves to, hey, how about I listen to what this person means, to what this person is trying to tell me, because probably that's exactly the words that I need to hear in certain moments in life. Everything happens for a reason, that is for sure. And little did I know that when I went through all of these seasons, that they were really, really dark in my life, will serve me as help to help others. And why is that? Because I've been there before.
Mm.
Because those dark moments, it's like, you know what? I know exactly what you mean because I've been through a similar situation. Not that all situations are exactly the same, because that is not real. We are all different, that is for sure. But the intensity or the deepness or the wound that stayed behind can be as deep, can be as
Mm-hmm.
painful. We can be as fragile as well. But showing fragility and showing vulnerability for us, especially us that we help others, fix their lives in one way or another. That's a hard one. And it's like, wow, I mess it up too. I fall on my knees as well. I feel there's days that I just don't want to deal with absolutely anything in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And still, we push ourselves a little bit further and try to make it happen to the best of our ability. But at some point in life, there's got to come a time when we say, I am going to shut down. I'm going to let go of everything for now. Because why is that? Because you rest, you pick yourself up together, you take a breather, and you know what? Clarity of intention is power. And I mean, putting some clarity and refreshing our mindset, going outside, or being with someone that means well, that can help you through something important. You better listen from one person than, for example, tell 20 different people, and then you're going to get overwhelmed because these 20 different people have 20 different opinions of
Mm-hmm.
the situation that anybody may be going through. So we got to choose wisely who we say what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, maybe what we all we need is just somebody that listens to us and doesn't say absolutely nothing. Somebody that says, you know what, I'm here for you. I'm here to listen to you, and you don't if you don't want to hear my opinion, that's fine too. And I have had people that have been there for me at that level, and it's a beautiful thing. Definitely, that
Mm-hmm.
one person is like, okay, this person is not going to point at me with the finger. That person is not going to be opinionated of what I'm feeling right now. It's just a person that is there just to say, I'm here for you. And
Mm-hmm.
if you want to talk about it, it's okay. And if you don't, it's okay as well. I'm here for you. And that's what matters. Many times that works more powerfully than many words that anybody wants to say. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I find that interesting because I'm one that don't. Yeah, I'm that person who filters and chooses. Sadly, and it's and one thing I'm gonna take a minute to stand up because this is also the third time I'm wearing my slogan, a slogan that I invite any of people on this feed tonight. You can get access to this. You can purchase this shirt by means of the QR code, which links you back to my link tree. I'm gonna stand up again so people can see the slogan because right now I'm feeling into what you just said. I've got to start feeding myself on my own slogan.
Hmm. Yeah, there you go.
This
That's
is the
powerful.
slogan. And I was in a dark place, semi-dark place, I thought, but I turned it into a good spot when I coined that slogan. And it's attached to everything that I do whenever I can attach it to things to make sure people know that Alfred Harrell coined that. They didn't coin it, he did this. But in saying all of that and all that you shared, I know in my personal world, my personal space, that's gonna hit differently because people closest to me are also watching this as well. And mm, I'm gonna say it like this: the word I don't mind being an accountability partner for someone else. It's always been a challenge for me to be the one to need an accountability partner.
Hmm.
And I also translate that over if I had, but like now, if I did have a pet, if I did have a dog, I know even though it's like one of the coldest nights here in North Carolina, it's carrying dip down to the 20s for the first
Right.
time before the AM. Me and that dog would probably be out walking somewhere tonight,
Hmm.
because sometimes pets bond with you better. You probably experience it more than I have. Bond with you better and take you to that space different than people do.
Of course.
That
Hmm.
now I'm using my show, and that's why I say I don't believe it was coincidence that you and the two previous guests before you, and actually the one before that, last three, all tied in together with similar topics.
Hmm.
Um, and that healing conversation, and that having like Lachelle, Supermom up here. I'm glad she caught the show tonight because she was one of the very first ones to give me an opportunity to come on YouTube and to tell my story.
Love that.
Um, so that was like, you know what? In spite of all those things that's transpired in the last 2 or 3 hours, good, bad, and different, was good energy. Um, I think I also had some family members up there. YouTube, different ones use different monikers for their names, and I'm getting this feed primarily through YouTube. Uh, so your bio is so extensive. My God, you have volunteered in a lot of places. I've researched the places you have been
Yeah.
at, such as the Inner Truth Project, how you work with sexual violence survivors. I mean,
Mhm.
you have pretty
So,
much in many ways not left any stones. You have left many stones not turned over, uh, embracing your journey to be an asset to people. And your
yeah.
transparency, like you just as transparent as you were. Yeah, we could study and learning and reading is one thing, but living experience is another. You shared a
Mhm.
lot of stuff from your lived experiences. Um, and also keep an eye on time because it seems like time is moving really slow now. I'm not rushing you off. I want to have you up here. Um, Now, when it comes to, again, this is right off the cuff. Uh, you talked in detail about canine massage. I call it doggy therapy, doggy
Mhm.
massage therapy.
Yeah.
Is that primarily with the animal, or is that with the animal's owner, friend present? How does that work
Well,
usually?
it depends on the animal's needs, definitely.
Okay.
Let's, for example, I massage golden retrievers, okay? Two of my
Okay.
clients, they're golden retrievers, and they are siblings, but one won't be without the other. It just won't happen. So what I do is that I massage both of them in the same room, and
Mm-hmm.
then since I've been massaging them for quite a bit, then they take turns. One gets
Mm-hmm.
up and goes to the corner and lays down, and then the other one comes over and I massage them accordingly. I had two Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are is a breed that they are animals. They're in hysterics 100% of their life.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, they are nervous. They're anxious. They are very hyper defensive, and they can
Yeah,
be.
my sons had one named Lucy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Lucy was there before the kids came.
yeah.
So when the kids came, Lucy got jealous.
Yeah, yeah. So Chihuahuas are very defensive animals, and don't underestimate the Chihuahua because they are very powerful little fellas. That's for sure. But going back to a Chihuahua that is in pain and fearful, that Chihuahua was at with the human companion, and this Chihuahua was with at the human companion's lap.
Mhm,
So the dog received the massage all throughout on
mhm,
his dad's lap. And it
mhm.
was very helpful for the dog to feel in a safe space. That's the most important
Okay.
part. That the animal recognizes that the therapist does not mean any harm. But it's a very
Mhm,
powerful practice. It's I'm inclined always to relax the animal first and foremost because the rest always does follow. Same with my humans. I rather
mhm,
see the human relaxing and taking a deep breath
mhm,
and then proceeds with the rest because the rest always follows. But it ain't no different with dog massage, and it's a very powerful practice. I have massage dogs in cages in non-kill humane society shelters. So yeah, it's been a very loving, challenging journey with animals because I go where they need to be. And if I can do anything to help them have better quality of life, at least for those 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is that the animal chooses to stay with me, I am more than willing to help. And I worked in the past at recovery centers for drug addiction and alcohol abuse, and
mhm,
some of the patients, they bring their dogs with them to an
mm.
environment that is extremely chaotic, really painful to see, very sad moments. And I have had massage the patient and their dog as well, so the dog
Wow.
can ease into it and be a little bit more calm considering the how chaotic it is most of the time. So that is something that I'm very honored and happy to do and happy to help the ones that I did. It was a great. part of my career. Very, very important. Yeah.
And I'm truly, I'm really appreciative that you are exposing my audience to this. Uh, I, this is something I repeated in different ways throughout the last, talk about 3 or 4 shows. Is I've stepped out in places where I've had to heal the deeper topics, but from
Hmm.
different angles, and coming at it from the aspect of the neighborhood I live in. God knows this is a dog loving neighborhood. There's dogs being walked all hours of the day, evening. So
Hmm.
um, there's this 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 takes the connection of a pet owner to a different into a different lane uh, for me. My perception, because for me, you know, being a former dog owner, what I not consult not calling massage therapy. I just knew that when even with Lucie being, like you said, my son's dog being a Chihuahua, if I could get Lucie to flip over and I just stroke their belly and that part, then she would
Yeah.
get to a calmer space. It's like uh, causing me to recall and reminisce about those
Hmm.
interactions of versus a Labrador Retriever, my jolly, family-friendly playing dog, larger dog, but Wishbone knew Wishbone being in the rural community, she was an outside dog. A dog house, all the traditional stuff.
Okay.
Uh, and in the rural community, like we do here in the South, back then, and still do in some small towns, we don't go out and buy all the dog food. We mixed it up with people food. Some people say you
Yeah.
shouldn't do that, but
I
we
grew up around
did.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
So Lucie, not Lucie, Wishbone, going to talk about different dog. Lucy's my son dog. That kind
Yeah.
of Chihuahua interaction. Going back, the Wishbone, when the kids were small, they're 39, 35 now. So you know how long ago that was. I'm really digging deep into the memories.
Yeah.
Uh, Wishbone knew exactly a certain, somehow from the house to the backyard, her nose picked up scents of certain foods, and she knew it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
And she would literally take certain bones and just have them like I'm not gonna eat all these right now. And then you see her in the backyard, she's up, pulling them back up or whatever,
Yeah.
and and she was also also the first dog that was a semi inside dog, Wishbone
Mm.
was, where summertime, springtime, take the old garden hose out, weather nice, wash her off, she dry off, and she would come in the house and
Yeah.
watch TV with the kids. And then, so both she had the best of both worlds. I mean, which one did. So all said and done, I get what you're saying. You're making me go down memory lane. I'm getting kind of like, wow. No, I don't want another pet. But it was good back then,
It's a
and the
good, it's
connection.
good memories.
It was good back then. The energy, the oh, I see a message. Thank you. I just noticed it. Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah,
done
yeah, yeah.
shortly
It's
anyway.
fine. Hmm.
Let me see how to go back to the thing because I have never done that before. Uh, let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. Get back to the regular comment section. There we go. I think I did it. There we go. I'm learning. So yeah, um, we've been at it about 30 minutes, which is good considering the amount of information you gave. God, you gave a
That's
lot.
good. That's good. I love it. Love it.
Uh, and the number of people that chimed in is amazing. Um, which means now, since I don't have anybody else coming onto the show, I'm gonna tell on my evenings to try to do my own individual show around this time. Uh, let's wrap this up so I can get the technical stuff done and get you the link for you to utilize ever you need to.
Of course, of course.
Uh,
Whatever you like.
and be conscious of your time coming up and everything. Uh, I'm looking to see. I did not. I'm going to search. I'm sorry. I'm going to search out something real quick because I may need to add something. But Wounded Healer LLC, is there a website for that? Like I think it is.
Yes, yes, of course. It's woundedhealer.us. That's my website.
It's not Wounded Healer dot US.
Yes.
Uh, why am I not seeing? I see woundedhealers.org.
Yeah, it's www.woundedhealer.us.
www. Give me a second, Russell. We're still on camera. Wounded www.
Yeah,
Healers.
I just put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Of course.
.us. But I want to make sure also I can add it. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here where you're at. It's in the chat. Uh, let me find out where should have popped up. I don't see it. Is it a private chat message you sent me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
in
is.
the studio chat.
Uh, okay, I'm getting ready to put it on the main feed. I'm gonna put it on the main feed. Now that way I will not have to add it later. There we go. I put it on the main feed for
Oh, wow. There
everyone.
you go. I see it. I see it. Yay.
Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
and
Awesome.
yeah, I put it on the main feed because I was gonna go back and add it into the text, but now I won't have to do that. Well, let me go back one more time. And your final thoughts on all of this, may I ask, as far as what your perspective, people interacting with dogs, the benefit, let me say, give us several things that we would gain, pet owners gain from getting massage therapy for the pets, for those who are not doing so. Because,
Yes, the first thing, the first benefit of a pet owner learning to massage their dog is that you calm down with your dog. The bonding
okay.
with the dog is even more powerful. So the first win-win is that in order for your dog to calm down and receive a nice massage from the owner is that you both are in a calm state. You both are in a major bonding state, and definitely that alone, it eases your mind. It calms the mind of the dog down as well. So those are the two biggest benefits that there is for massage therapy when it comes to humans and animals alike. I have clients that they don't get their massage done unless their dog or their cat is with them. So and here we
What?
go again. Yeah, and here we go again. The dog and the cat receive the benefit as well because I won't go without massaging that cat or that dog in at some moment. So it's a beautiful thing. I absolutely love it, and the powerful effects. The calming hormones in our bodies, serotonin and endorphins,
Mhm.
the levels of these calming effects go up, and the levels of cortisol, which is the stress hormone in our bodies, goes down by
Mhm.
over 30% just with one session of massage. So this is why it's so powerful and beneficial for us humans and dogs alike. Definitely.
This is God. At a time in my life when I'm wondering when things are not lining up, but everything is lined up so amazingly. I'm saying that now because uh, I'm scrolling down my notes, and what you just said, I guess, was talking about that. Uh, I'm gonna find it real quick because you talked about the chemicals, the brain chemistry.
Yeah.
Oh man, where is she? She was on last week talking about the happy brain, and she went into. Let me go back. I'm honoring you. Oh yes, and honoring Loretta, who was just on last week. Habit of a happy brain. That was a show I did last week.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
she
That's
she
awesome.
dissected she dissected the importance of dopamine, of serotonin, the effects of
Hmm.
cortisol. She went into deep detail on those things.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you just tied in, but what she talked about an
Hmm.
aspect of how our interactions with pets benefit
Yeah,
us.
absolutely.
So every one of you have overlapped the other. I could
That's
not,
awesome.
I could not
That's
have planned
amazing.
this out. Yeah, I could not have planned this out if I tried.
So true. Isn't that something? And it happens that way, definitely. It's like, where
Yeah,
it
because
would
I
never
could
come out
not.
this way.
It's like she started off a conversation about the happy brain and the chemistry, and you just went there. So it's like,
Mhm.
man, I could have added some hashtags from her show to your show. Still
There
might.
you
But
go.
anyway, that being said, I'm not going to go any deeper because I don't want anyone to lose what you just said. What you said is important. Uh, Blanca's website is there running. In the context of the show, it will be included in the audio file when it posts. I'm not going to do so much. Yeah, it'll be an audio version of the show. And thank you for coming on. Thank you
Oh,
for
thank
taking
you.
that deep dive.
Oh, of course,
That
of course.
deep
It's my
dive.
pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad of
Yeah.
being of
And
any help whatsoever. I'm so happy to be here, Alfred, and thank you for having me. It's a big honor to be here.
yeah, are there, this is a loaded question. Are there any certain, there's a holiday for everything nowadays. Are there any special days set aside for pets, like doggies? Did you know
Oh my goodness. Well, to me, every day is
of a
dog day.
special day?
Yeah,
Okay.
every day that I see a dog anywhere
Well,
is a special day for me.
okay.
I know that there's I mean, and this is like, oh my God, how shameful, but I know there's National Dog Day, but I believe it's in July that there's a National
Okay.
Dog Day. I have to look it up because
Well,
it's like
no,
a
just
big
go, just
deal.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
just throwing, just
absolutely.
just throwing it out, just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there for people. So I'm sure pet lovers know about it.
All right, so it's
Uh,
August 26th was National Dog Day. I knew it was July or August, so there you go. National Dog Day is every August, every year, and a lot of people have a huge celebration. They go to dog parks, they go to celebrations. I mean,
it's
many,
August
many.
26th.
August
It's August.
26th. This year was August 26th, 2025. It was a Tuesday, so it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting it in the message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. Continue
Thank
doing what
you.
you're doing,
You
bridging
as
the
well.
gaps. Thank you, bridging the gaps for human beings and dogs,
Of course.
and causing me to go down memory lane with some, even though I got
Yeah.
my dogs mixed up. I'm gonna take you off camera. I'm gonna close this thing out, and then we have a few final words off camera, and it'll be right in line with your timeline. So let me close the
Absolutely.
show out real quick. So you're gonna disappear for maybe a minute or
All right.
less.
You got it. You got it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Alfred.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for supporting Life is About More Than Living a Podcast. It is sponsored by my book, Split Souls in Transition, audiobook as well as paperback. Um, Scan the QR code on the screen for your purchase options, and let's continue making life about living a journey that we take together, and continue being as transparent as possible with those who are in your trust circle, your love circle, and have those conversations, such as I've had throughout with the last several guests in the show. And closing it out, y'all. Have a blessed week.